I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was already on. Hi, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Infinity Dove Tarot and Dowsing. My name is Kirsten. Today, I'm going to be using my Love Dynamics deck. This is a tarot deck for raw, untamed relationships, although we're going to use it for general readings today. You'll notice that on the back of each card, it will reveal the energy, the challenge, the true intentions, the feelings, the future actions, and the outcome. So it's very predictive and clear and easy to use. If you're interested in this deck, you can purchase it on my Etsy. Got the Ten of Cups. There is a link to it in my description box. Okay, so let's get started. We're just going to do general energy readings for all signs. Um, and I'm reading only uprights. So what's coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising sign Aries between now and the end of August? What's coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising sign Aries between now and the end of August? What is coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising sign Aries between now and the end of August? Sun, Moon, and Rising sign Aries. What's coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising sign Aries between now and the end of August? And we want prediction. We want to see what's coming towards you. Ooh, we got the sun popping out for Aries. Let's see if anything else wants to pop out. Too many cards. All right. Let's go ahead and just take it. We got the World and we got the Nine of Cups. Wow, Aries. Wow, wow, wow. What is coming up for Aries? You've got the Sun, the World, and the Nine of Cups. So coming towards you, something very positive, something very optimistic. Could be a Leo. How you're feeling towards this energy. You're feeling ready for closure, resolution, or a new chapter. With this energy or without this energy. And as a result, there will be emotional fulfillment and satisfaction. I feel like you've got happiness, clarity, a sense of opening up coming towards you. You're going to meet it by completing a major cycle or reaching an important milestone, Aries. And this leads to personal satisfaction and emotional fulfillment. You're going to be getting something truly wanted, and you're going to be able to enjoy it fully. So whatever it is, congratulations. What's coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising sign Taurus between now and the end of August? Wow, these cards just want to fly out. What is coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising sign Taurus between now and the end of August? Okay, we're just going to go ahead and cut. Ooh, Two of Cups, the Devil, and the Five of Coins. I feel like you've got a connection or a partnership coming your way. And you're going to respond to it with a mix of attraction and entanglement, but also the risk of unhealthy patterns or feeling tied down. So this could lead to a period where you feel left out or unsupported, or you're dealing with financial or emotional strain, making it important to set boundaries and protect your well-being. So I feel like you've got a connection coming in, but you're going to respond to it in unhealthy ways. This connection give me a clarifier. Why is the Devil card here? Give me a clarifier. Why is the Devil card here? And why is the devil how you respond to this? Oh, I see. You're responding to this devil with, and it's leading to clarify this devil. We got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is clarifying the devil. I feel like you've got a connection or a partnership coming your way, and you'll respond to it with deep emotional investment. But the attachment that you have to this person could be unhealthy. There's a lot of codependency. Or unhealthy dynamics between you. And as a result, this leads to a period where you feel left out, unsupported, or dealing with financial or emotional strain. So it's important to keep boundaries strong in this connection, if that makes sense. All right, so Taurus, we spent a little bit of extra time on you deciphering your reading. Now, who's next? Gemini. What's coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Gemini between now and the end of August? What is coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Gemini between now and the end of August? What is coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Gemini between now and the end of August? We have the Nine of Coins, the Eight of Coins, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I see you putting effort into something, a lot of hard work and effort. You've got independence, you've got self-sufficiency, you've got personal success ahead of you, and you're responding by staying focused and putting in consistent effort to refine your skills and grow your results. And this leads to a positive turning point for you, Gemini, a shift in luck or circumstances that opens new doors and moves things in your favor. Congratulations. Now, who's next? Cancer. Actually, I'm going to put these cards back in the deck so we get some different cards here. What is coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Cancer between now and the end of August? What is coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Cancer between now and the end of August? So we've got, the Five of Swords, the World, and the Ten of Coins. So you're embracing an ending, either leveling up a connection or moving forward into something new. We've got the Five of Swords, the World, and the Ten of Cups. You've got conflict and tension ahead with someone who's trying to win at all costs. And you're going to respond by bringing something to a completion or closing out a chapter for good. You're closing out this chapter with this drama-filled person, could be a Gemini, or drama-filled situation. And this leads to your happiness, your happily ever after, your emotional fulfillment, creating space for deeper happiness and stronger connections with people who truly matter. So I feel like you're saying goodbye to some dick energy. So who's next? That was Cancer, right? After Cancer comes Leo. What's coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Leo between now and the end of August? What's coming? Ooh. What's coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising sign Leo between now and the end of August? Make sure you like and subscribe and share the video with your friends on social media. What's coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising sign Leo between now and the end of August? We've got the Four of Cups, the Sun, and the Fool. So I feel like you're craving clarity, warmth, and real happiness. You want something that feels genuine, open, and emotionally fulfilling. You won't settle for confusion. And right now, you're feeling bored, disconnected, unimpressed with what's in front of you. You respond by gaining clarity and seeing things in a more positive and energized light. So you're trying to pep yourself up in a situation where you're feeling kind of bored or disconnected. You're trying to gain a more positive perspective on things. And this leads to a fresh start for you. You're going to be stepping into the unknown with renewed enthusiasm. And what does that look like? What is this unknown that you're stepping into? I'm just trying to psychically channel what that might be. It could be a new relationship or a friendship that opens up your world. It could be a creative project or a venture that feels exciting but untested. Or it could be a lifestyle change, travel or relocation, or taking on a role that shifts your daily rhythm. So I feel like you've been underwhelmed and restless. So the unknown is something that's going to shake you out of your rut. It's not planned to the last detail. The point is that this is something spontaneous that you're doing and it's uplifting, even if you don't know exactly where you're headed yet. So I see you um, spontaneously acting out to get yourself out of a rut and jumping into something new and innovative, something new and unprecedented for you. That makes sense. And that was for Leo. What's after Leo? I think it's Virgo. Let me check my list. Virgo is next. So what's coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising sign Virgos between now and the end of August? What's coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising sign Virgos between now and the end of August? Boy, it's already August. Can you believe it? Already August. Trump is still alive. Sorry, no, I don't talk politics here. All right, we got the world. This is for Virgo, right? We got the world, we got the moon, and we got the justice card, all major arcana. What's coming towards you between now and the end of August? We've got the world, the moon, and the justice card. What's coming towards you between now and the end of August? So you're feeling confused, emotionally unclear. You're sensing something is hidden, but you can't tell if it's fear or your intuition talking. Your future actions will be to move in um, an unclear, secretive, or emotionally confusing way. Someone's not being honest or fully in touch with their own feelings. I feel like you've got the successful close of a milestone ahead. And what follows is a period of uncertainty or things just not being fully clear. There's a lack of clarity. But you're going to navigate this seeking clarity and fairness, leading to balanced resolution. Let's clarify the Justice card and kind of give this a little bit more context. Can you clarify the Justice card for me? You're successfully closing a major chapter, and what follows is a period of uncertainty. The card that flew out was the Three of Wands. So I feel like you're successfully closing out a chapter, and what follows is a period of uncertainty. And you handle this by making fair, well-considered decisions that set you up for long-term progress. With the Three of Wands here, you're going to be actively planning or looking ahead towards new opportunities on the horizon. So you're closing something out, something that didn't give you clarity. You're making a smart decision, and you're planning and looking ahead towards new opportunities on the horizon. That's what I see. It's not telling me what that opportunity is, but I do feel like you have positive expectations about what's ahead of you. So good luck to you, Virgo. Next, we have Libra. What's coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Libra between now and the end of August? What is coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Leo Libra, between now and the end of August? What is coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Libra between now and the end of August? What is coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Libra between now and the end of August? I keep saying Leo. So we got the Five of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Justice card again. We got the Eight of Wands, sorry, I think I said the Five of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Justice card. This is some kind of communication that's going on, some back and forth communication with someone. Could be a fire sign energy or a Libra. You're guarding yourself. You're skeptical about the words that they're saying to you. You're analyzing their actions and questioning if their intentions or integrity is real or strategic. You're not willing to tolerate any bullshit. You're you're talking directly and demanding full honesty, and you're going to make a decision soon regarding the words that you hear. You're going to be making a decision that's fair and right and best for you. That's what I see coming up for you, Libra. What is coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Scorpios between now and the end of August? What is coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Scorpios between now and the end of August? What is coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Scorpios between now and the end of August? This is just an energy reading. You'll have to let me know how it plays out and if it resonates with you. It's not going to resonate because it's a predictive reading. So it has to play out. So you have to come back to it and see if it played out for you. So you've got the Three of Coins, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. So you're feeling intuitively aware of what's happening, but you're keeping silent and remaining guarded, observing rather than acting, unsure of what to reveal. This could be something regarding your work, something that you're building. Um, maybe you're working with others, collaborating in some way, but you want to keep your secrets to yourself. and you're relying on your intuition to guide you in the work that you're doing with this other person. And maybe your intuition is telling you to keep your secrets to yourself, keep some of your secrets to yourself. This may lead to you feeling burdened or stressed because you feel like you have a responsibility to carry the whole load on your own. So I would say be mindful of taking on other people's responsibilities and burdens and giving away all your secrets just so that um, you got to keep some things to yourself. I'm just a firm believer in that, Scorpio. And since I'm a Scorpio, I'm kind of talking to myself. I think that you're inclined to share a lot because you're used to doing all the work. But um, I would advise against that and hold back a little and be willing to let them share the load and come through with their expertise. And maybe you can learn something from them. And that's what I see coming up for you, Scorpio. A learning situation, not only for yourself, but not only from someone else, but to learn that it's important to keep your cards close to your chest. It's just odd to me that you feel so. I think some of you are letting some of your secrets out, and that's going to kind of like stress you out. So I would say if you haven't done that already, just keep some of your cards close to your chest, if that makes sense. It may make sense later, may not make sense now. So what's coming up for Sagittarius between now and the end of August? What's coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Sagittarius between now and the end of August? What's coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Sagittarius between now and the end of August? Sagittarius, you've got the Eight of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Judgment card. What's coming up for you between now and the end of August? Feel like you have rapid movement or opportunities coming in fast. And you're going to have to respond by stepping up, being confident and bold, taking a leadership role, and leading with a clear vision. So this leads to a major turning point or a decisive moment, a chance to make a big choice that can shape your path forward, not only affecting your life, but the lives of others around you. Wow. So very soon, you're going to be stepping into this leadership role, and it's going to transform your life and others. Good for you, Sagittarius. What will you do? I think you're going to do what needs to be done. And I think you're going to experience high level of success in what you're doing. Okay, Sagittarius, that's your reading. So now what's coming up for comes after Sagittarius? Capricorn. What's coming up for Capricorns? Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Capricorns between now and the end of August. What's coming up for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Capricorns between now and the end of August. Got 2 weeks left, folks. What's coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Capricorns between now and the end of August? Capricorns, you've got the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. You've got a situation coming that feels restrictive and that's going to leave you overthinking your options. You're going to respond by following your heart or pursuing something that you feel emotionally drawn to. This leads to standing your ground and protecting what matters to you most, even if it means pushing through some challenges to get there. Can you give me some more information? We've got the Four of Wands. We've got the Four of Wands. You've got a situation coming that feels restrictive, that leaves you overthinking your options. You respond to it by following your heart and pursuing something emotionally drawn to, that you're emotionally drawn to. This leads to standing your ground and pushing through challenges. And with the Four of Wands here, aims towards stability or reaching an important milestone that feels worth the effort. So it's all worth the effort in the end. Keep pursuing your heart, keep pursuing your goal. Stand your ground, don't back down. There's victory in the Nine of Wands if you don't back down. And this leads to stability and celebration and an important milestone you can be proud of, and that's highly worth the effort. So that's your reading. I think that was Capricorn, yeah. Next we have, yeah, it was Capricorn. Next we have Aquarius. What's coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Aquarius? We're just doing energy readings, right? And you apply it to your situation, whether it be love, work, money, whatever resonates. What's coming up? I'm a card interpreter, not a psychic. So by the way, just so you guys know, I interpret the cards. So I read straight energy from the cards. And sometimes I get psychic hits, but I don't turn it on and off. So I don't claim that I'm a psychic, even though we all are. I just read the cards. So what's coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Aquarius between now and the end of August? What's coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Aquarius between now and the end of August? Whoops. I'm going to go for the center. Aquarius, you've got the World. Again, you keep getting the World in these readings. The Nine of Swords and the Page of Coins. So you've got completion of a major chapter or cycle, and there's achievement ahead. But you're responding with worry and overthinking about what comes next. You're projecting fears about the future. But what you're completing leads to a fresh start for you in learning and building something new. You'll be taking small, steady, and cautious steps forward. But I see there's great potential in what it is that you're doing and building up from small beginnings. That makes sense. So that's your reading, Aquarius. Next, we have Pisces, the last sign. What's coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Pisces between now and the end of August? What is coming up for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Pisces between now and the end of August? Pisces. We've got the Seven of Coins, the Two of Cups, and the Two of Coins. The Seven of Coins, the Two of Cups, and the Two of Coins. Think that you're in a period of waiting or assessing your progress ahead. You're looking to see whether or not something is worth continual investment. You feel hopeful about the connection, and you will take steps towards forming a deeper bond or connection. Because it matters to you. And this leads to you having to juggle your priorities or find a balance between different areas of your life as you work to keep this connection and other responsibilities in harmony. So you're evaluating whether or not you want to keep a connection, you're deciding to keep the connection, and you're doing what you can to balance it out in your work and life to maintain harmony. If that makes sense, you apply it to your situation. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading, reading using the Love Dynamics deck. And if you're interested in the deck, there is a link to it in the description box. Please make sure to hit the like button and share this video with your friends in social media. Please subscribe to the channel. It's new and need your support. I appreciate all of you who have already subscribed. Thank you in advance for subscribing, and we'll talk to you soon. What? In September? Oh my God. Is it September next? Oh my God. All right, guys. We'll see you in September. Bye.